Someone said that we should still predict the Ultimate Legends. I mean, sure, why not? Why not? I'm going to be totally biased here, but you got it. Are you trying to build the best team in Madden? Well, head on over to instantmuckcoins.com to avoid the packs, save some racks. Link is in the description below. Use code CC now for 20% off. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? Ultimate Legends are going to be revealed tonight, and we will cover that on this channel. But you guys wanted me to predict them? There's so many people it could be, but hey, why not? If you are new to the channel, please do consider subscribing, drop a like for me. It is very helpful. And let's just roll into this, okay? If we get like 2 or 3 right, I'd be happy, okay? Now it's gonna be 5 offense, 5 defense, no limiteds. Limiteds will be coming next week, so it's interesting, but okay, cool. So 5 offense, 5 defense. There's a ton of cards which have not been upgraded, a ton, and we're gonna look at them. Right, I'm not gonna pick like team of the week cards, even though they could get them. Like it could happen, right? But let's just look at old legends. Let's start out there, right? It's a fair place to start. Cards getting big, long, overdue upgrades. There is a lot of legends this year. There is a lot of legends. So for the first Ultimate Legends release, normally there's some really good ones and some not so good ones, right? And you know, so somewhat like a lot of these guys like Bobby Bell, Richard Seymour, Merlin Olsen, they're not the most exciting names. They could obviously easily get upgrades, right? Joe Thomas has been upgraded, Jerry Rice has been upgraded. We normally get a running back. Now it depends. Is it so here's the first one we're going to go into. Is it going to be Jerome Bettis, or is it going to be Reggie Bush? I think it's going to be one of those two. Either one I would be very happy with. I think they would both be pretty good cards and have a lot of use on the team. Additionally, we're going to get a quarterback. We know we're going to get a quarterback, right? Right? Of course we get a quarterback. Is it Dan Marino? I mean, all signs would point to, yeah, it's Dan Marino. Now, some other candidates who we would really like it to be, Randall Cunningham would be pretty good. Steve McNair would be pretty good. Are they day 1 Ultimate Legends, though? Who knows, right? You could get away with dropping Dan Marino and people would be okay with it because he has a little bit of use within the game. Also, punter, kicker. They didn't mention special teams, so I'm just going to assume that that's not a thing. All right, we got to think that that's not a thing. Now we're probably going to get an offensive lineman. Now I don't feel like we're going to get a legend offensive lineman here. I feel like it'll be a card from the 50, right? So you could be like a Walter Jones, right? A Walter Jones would make a lot of sense. Give someone a left tackle, right? So we got quarterback, running back, offensive lineman. We need a receiver. Okay, and I'm gonna go and dip into the team diamonds for the receiver here. And it makes a lot of sense. It really does. We have some receivers here that obviously need upgrades. Dante Hall isn't really a receiver necessarily. And again, this is where the bias is gonna fall in. It's gonna be Roddy White. He makes a lot of sense. He'd be an okay card, right? He'd be an okay card. I think we get Roddy White. Now we could get, for the 5th offensive position, do we get another lineman? Do we get a tight end? I mean, we could get a tight end. We could get a tight end. And there's really not a lot of them out there, which are really due for upgrades. Antonio Gates. I mean, he would be really good. But again, there's just not a lot of tight ends. So we may end up seeing fullback. We could see another lineman. So like, I wouldn't be surprised if we, like I said, we hit the Jari Evans or the Max Strong here as well. Or if they went another receiver base, a card from the 50, honestly. You know, like a really early on card, a Vincent Jackson or someone like that, right? Could make a lot of sense. Maybe it's a Jimmy Graham. He's still in the league. I don't know really why he would get that. Calico. Think along those lines, right? Think along those lines. Now, defensively, let's go back to legends here. I feel like you are likely to get a Merlin Olsen or someone like that. Again, not what we really want, but you can see it for sure, like for sure. So defensively, the cards I would guess here, one of these two guys, Olsen or Seymour, right? I think we're gonna get John Lynch. I know a lot of people want Taylor Mays. I would like a Taylor Mays too, but I feel like you could sort of save him. He's kind of like a highlight card too, so like you could throw him in an additional week and have like a really exciting weekend with Taylor Mays. You don't need to throw him in really early on. Again, you're probably going to get a linebacker of sorts. Now, there wasn't a ton of real middle linebackers really thrown into the game, but here they could throw in my opinion, a Pat Willis would make a lot of sense, right? He's a big enough name for people, but they're not the most useful, so he fits in well to what they want to do. So Olsen or Seymour, throw in Willis, throw in John Lynch. That's 3 already. Now I think you need sort of a more fun name here. I think that's where someone like DRC would come into play really well. And then obviously, again, another team diamond here for like a more exhilarating pass rusher. Could be the Doomervilles or the Adalius Thomases. Again, not the biggest names, but those cards would be really, really, really good, right? So there's a lot of these guys who definitely do still need upgrades, like Charles Johnson. He fills that void very well. Dre Bly could fill that void, but I do feel like you need the name, right? Like you need the name on defense, like 1 or 2 cards that are like, wow, that's a card I have to have based off name alone. And DRC does fit that very well. Now, I think the more exciting cards for this would come from the 50. Right, Brian Dawkins could be in there very easily. You could throw a Shazier in there. Again, makes a lot of sense throwing them in early on. DRC, but some wild card names, which would be really, really good cards that I don't think I want to see right now, because I don't think they're going to be 98s. I think they're going to be 97s powered up to 98. That would be my guess. So I don't want to see Brett Favre. I want to see Brett Favre as a gold 99, right? I need him to be a 98 powered up to 99 or a 99 itself. Same thing with some of the running backs, right? Like Reggie Bush, I would like to see him, but I would be okay with waiting, right? Some of these receivers as well. Like you want some of these guys to, if you can just not get them right away, they would be a lot better. Some of the pass rushers out there, again, they're due for cards, but it's okay to wait. So like Antonio Cromartie would be really good at any overall. Pat Willis, again, is a decent enough name. Javon Curse, I feel like he's an exciting name. I feel like Tomlinson is probably, again, more of a highlight card a few weeks down the road for us. There's so many. And then, like I said, we still get into Team of the Week, where they had all those legends. I can't back out too far. And they had all those legends, right? A legend every week, basically. So Arian Foster's been upgraded. Bryant Young's been upgraded. So probably not them, right? Marvin Harrison, hey, you know, he's gonna have a good card. DeQuell Jackson, not exciting. Allstott's been upgraded. Finnegan has not been upgraded. Cool. Sean Alexander's been there. OC's gonna get a UL card at some point. Feels like more of a fill-in card. Cunningham is due for an upgrade. Briggs has been upgraded, right? Shannon Sharp obviously due. He's been a first day Ultimate Legend before. Hopefully they hold him a bit. I would love to see his card as a 99 for once. That's just me. Big Abraham, he's already been upgraded. Will Shields is due. Rodney Harrison is due. Again, not big enough for exciting names that you're going to go, wow. Same thing. Corey Dillon, Tracy Porter. Matt Burke, James Harrison. Meh. They'll wait, right? So another big question is like, are we going to get more team diamonds? Are we going to get more campus heroes? Can we pull people from campus heroes into ultimate legends? Sure. The player pool is so big, and I know people's like, oh, we didn't get a lot of legends this year. We got so many. We got so many this year that people are just forgetting. We got 2 a week for team of the week, right? We got 2 a week for legends. All right, so that's 4. A lot of the 50 was legends. All the campus heroes are legends. There's so many cards that need upgrades. That's why I say like predicting is super impossible to do here. I just sort of, you know, throw out some names that I feel like EA could probably like, yeah, these guys are due. And I don't even want to have a here's my ideal list, because it's going to be even way more biased, because I'm going to want to see all these good cards. I'm going to want to have a super exciting week, but we need to have 15 exciting weeks, right? How many are we going to get going forward each week? Is it 2? Is it 3? I feel like it should be at least 3 going forward, just to keep up with all the names that we have. So we will see. But let me know down below. 1 player on offense, 1 player on defense. That's 2, right? You ever like that trick? 2, right? I want to see who you guys want. Who you actually want. Not who you think it's going to be, but who you want to see this weekend. Let me know. Be great. Take care. Hopefully some of us are right. And hopefully they're good cards and good overalls and all that. I'm excited to see it. Very excited. It's such a kicking off point. If you guys remember back when Ultimate Legends was first a thing, it was huge. It was like such a big deal. So I'm excited. Be great. Take care. I'm out. Peace.